Happy Christmas Eve and welcome to the Real Wealth Show. So on today's episode, I'm here with my daughter Krista and Kathy's daughter Krista, and we're going to take over the Real Wealth Show today to talk about what real wealth really means during the holidays.
I'm Krista Fettke, and this is the Real Wealth Show.
You're listening to the Real Wealth Show with Kathy Fettke, the real estate investor's resource.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the show. Thank you so much for spending the holidays with us. Today, my dad, Rich, and I are filling in for my mom, Kathy. This is our special Christmas Eve, and we're discussing what building passive income through real estate investing has given us around the holidays.
Yeah, and before we jump in, I do want to remind you that we have a special live event coming up in San Francisco on January 18th, and it's called the Passive Wealth Expo. So it's going to be a blast. We're going to have a great time, and we're going to have 10 different property teams from around the country. So if you want to meet them and possibly choose your next investment, you can do that. Kathy's going to give her amazing market predictions for 2025, as she always does every year. I'm also going to be presenting the Focused Investor, how to come up with a game plan to be a more focused investor for 2025 and set effective and powerful goals for the year and an investing plan. This is the 19th year that I've done this for Real Wealth, so come join us for that. And of course, you will be able to network with like-minded investors, other Real Wealth members who are there. You can talk about strategy. What are they doing for investing? What's worked? What hasn't worked? And where are they investing next? You get a lot of lessons from that. So if you want to find out more about that, go to passivewealthexpo.com and you can learn more. And let's dive right in. So it is Christmas Eve, and it's time for us to do a little family reflection, as we always do. So what does real wealth mean for you, especially during the holidays?
Real wealth to me always means spending more time with loved ones, family, friends, and doing the things we love together. And I think the holidays is especially a time for that. Mm-hmm. We get together with not just our immediate family, but also our extended family. And it's always some really great quality time together. And I love that we get to take a full week off at Real Wealth to really make sure that we have the time to spend with our families.
Absolutely.
And yeah.
Awesome. Yeah.
How about you?
For me, it's all that. And it's like, this is the season of giving, right? And I love that. And I love at Real Wealth, you're probably aware that we donate 10% of our profits to 3 charities that change the world. Operation Smile, that we connected through you, for cleft lip surgery and cleft palate surgeries, Habitat for Humanity, Mentors International. They provide microloans and entrepreneurship coaching and all this stuff for families who need it. And so that, it's the end of the year. We donate every quarter, but at the end of the year, we look at how much we've donated and the difference we've made with these organizations, with our whole team at Real Wealth. So it's a big one for me. It's like to look at this, to wrap up the year, to think about what is giving about, how are we giving? I love that. That's one of my favorite things.
And what I absolutely love that you guys do is, instead of just saying, here's how much money we've donated this year, you actually say, here's how many lives we've changed. Here's how many surgeries we were able to give. Here's how many loans we were able to give out for families to buy goats. And you characterize
Exactly.
it by actually lives changed rather than just money given,
Yeah.
which I think is really cool.
Yeah, it's really quite the blessing.
Papa,
Yeah.
How has your journey in real estate shaped the way you spend your holidays or prioritize your family time?
Oh, so many things have come from real estate investing, from everything from our team, all the teams that we work with. We have these 18 different property teams from around the country, and each of those have probably about 20, 30 employees. So connecting with them has been really big. But when it comes to specifically real estate investing, it truly has created what we call real wealth, having the money and the freedom to live life on your own terms. So before, when Kathy and I got started, 27 years ago, I think it is now, as real estate investors, we didn't have the money or the freedom to live life on our own terms. So what real estate has done for us is it's bringing us that money. So we have that abundance to be able to be here in Park City at our second home and skiing the slopes here and enjoying it with family. It's given us the freedom to be able to do that, the freedom to give our whole team Christmas week off. And a lot of people don't know that, but we give our whole team at Real Wealth, all 25 employees, the whole week from Christmas all the way to New Year's off with pay. So things like that. That's just like real estate investing has brought us so much of that abundance that I'm super grateful for it. Okay, so how about you? So how has growing up with a family that does real estate investing and it's so much of our lives, how has that had an impact on you?
I mean, I think everything you said was very apparent in the way that I grew up. You guys, despite how big of a company you've built and everything, you never missed a dance recital, took me to every single acting class, always made time for father-daughter dates and mommy-daughter dates. And you were just there for everything. And I think real estate investing is a huge part of that. It allowed you the time to kind of create your own schedule, and you were able to be there for the really special moments.
Awesome.
And I feel like I was able to spend more time with you guys than a lot of kids get to spend with their parents. And I'm so, so grateful for that. And I know that's rare. So I think a lot of that is attributed to real estate investing.
Oh, I love that. Awesome. And actually now you are an investor and you're helping other people invest. To share a little bit about that, because growing up in this entrepreneurial family and focused on real estate, now you're doing international real estate.
Yeah. After seeing you guys surfing on a Tuesday morning when the surf was good, I knew that I had to do something where I could create my own schedule too. For those who don't know, my boyfriend Alec and I have a company called Gateway Investors, and we help American investors invest abroad in Portugal, Spain, and Mexico. Interest rates are around 4% in Portugal and Spain, so it's a lot more affordable than what it looks like in the States right now. So we just connect investors with projects out there.
Pretty awesome. Sounds like a Kathy Fettke, huh? Genetics run deep. Awesome. So what's one holiday tradition that our family enjoys that reflects the freedom or the lifestyle that we've built through real estate investing?
That's a good question. I think, every year we have all of our cousins and aunts and uncles and everyone, our whole extended family come for Christmas. And growing up, I always wanted a really big family. I wanted chaos. I wanted kids running around. And it was just me and Karina, which was super fun still. But to now be able to have the space to have everyone, a huge family, 20 people come. And every year we usually celebrate in Malibu, and it's weirdly always around 80 degrees on Christmas. So it's kind of become a tradition that we surf every year on Christmas. But this year we're spending it in Park City. So I think the new tradition will be skiing on Christmas.
Be on the snow. Yeah. How fitting. How perfect. Yeah. It's been amazing. So it's being able to give back on that side of things, but also the gains and the abundance that you get from real estate investing that can create moments like this, and to be able to have a property like this and everything, man, I'm grateful for it for sure.
So what advice would you give to listeners who want to start building a life of time freedom and passive income, especially as a family?
Invest, invest, invest. And when I say invest in assets. And the way I see assets, it's an asset's anything that brings you more income, more time, more health, better health, or more happiness. So whatever that is for you, invest into it, whether that be investing into your family with time, investing into real estate as an asset that's going to bring you ongoing wealth and income, investing in your own growth, your development, so you get better and your life starts getting better. So I think that's the key, is just invest and really take a look at what's next for you for 2025. It's like, what is it that you're going to invest in? And don't try to invest in too many things, like anything. Like you in real estate, you choose a buy box. You say, this is what I invest in. This is what I know. And this works. And so it's the same thing in life. It's like choose 2 or 3 things in 2025 to really invest in. What's the new thing that you're going to learn in 2025? What are you going to do with your family in 2025? What's your investment there? What's your investment into your health? So I think it all comes back to that.
I love that. And I think also what I've noticed from you guys is it's really what you prioritize. And I've never once seen mom buy a designer bag or designer outfit. And no shame if you do.
Unless she's at Ross.
Yeah, exactly. And I love cute clothes as much as the next girl. But I think instead of spending more than you have, you put it aside and you invested to have time with your family and just prioritize that instead. So.
That's awesome. All right. So let's wrap this up. What's one thing that really stands out for you that real estate investing has made possible that you're most grateful for?
Well, I'm living in your Park City house for the winter, and you guys have an Airbnb next door, and we are able to stay here for the winter if we manage your Airbnb next door and kind of be the property managers of this house as well. So you guys invested in real estate and we're benefiting from that.
Yeah, it's pretty perfect. Yeah, Kathy and I were looking, we're like, we need like a caretaker for this place when we're away, because it's like, snow can build up, all these different things you got to keep. Just the lights came on. We're like, wait a minute, Krista and Alec could live here and work. So they're kind of caretakers, but they also get this beautiful 4,000 plus square foot house and right next to a ski area. So it's pretty awesome. Yeah.
Yeah. How about you?
What am I most grateful for from real estate investing? It comes back to abundance. It's created abundance in our lives in so many ways. So to be able to host our whole family here and, by having the Airbnb right next door, this townhouse, that's a 3-bedroom townhouse, investing in that, it was a risk, it was a stretch. And I did that one, not as much, but building this home and how much investment and how much at risk we took. That's kind of been the way we've operated, though. It's like we do our typical single family and, duplexes and all that to build our portfolio. But Kathy and I have definitely taken some big risks over the years where like we put it on the line and we're like, I think this is going to work. And luckily, knock on wood, everything's worked out really well. Maybe not in 2008 so much, but recently over the last 10 years, it's been really good taking those risks and stretching a little bit and not putting money into other things, instead directing them into assets that are going to appreciate, and now kind of lifestyle assets that can really come back. And you can not only Airbnb, but then you can also block that off and have it available for family. I'm super grateful for that.
That's awesome.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you for joining us on Christmas Eve. Hope you have a great holiday and an amazing 2025. It's going to be a great year. I just feel it. So I hope you have a fantastic time with your family. Appreciate you being one of our 78,000 members now at RealWealth. So thanks for tuning in. Sending you the best.
The views and opinions expressed in this podcast are provided for informational purposes only and should not be construed as an offer to buy or sell any securities or to make or consider any investment or course of action. For more information, go to realwealthshow.com.